Hello student, welcome to online class. I am Mrs. SD of LPM Public School. Today I am going to explain you a new chapter of class 7, subject English Literature. And the chapter is chapter number 14, I think. It is the second section of unit number 5th, the sound machine. If I say the main character of this chapter, so there is not so many person here. The main person is Mr. Klausner. Here is a description of mainly three person, that is Mr. Klausner, a woman, and Mrs. Sounder. So let's see. All story is narrated by a young man, that is Klausner. So let's see the chapter. See here. Klausner believed that there are many sound in the world which are inaudible, means which we are unable to hear or listen, means inaudible, that we are unable to hear to the human ear, means for the human being. He developed a machine to listen them, means he tried to find out a machine with the help of that a human can hear the sound of everything, maybe the non-living things. Okay, one day he takes the machine outside to test it and make startling discovery. So let's see what he have done with the help of the machine. It means he has made a machine. With the help of the machine, he is trying to listen the sound which are inaudible to the human ear. It was a warm summer evening, means it is a summer day, maybe the month of May, June or July. And Klausner walked quickly through the front gate and round the side of the house and into the garden at the back, means through the front gate he moved towards the garden which is in the back side of his house. He went on down the garden until he come to the wooden shed, and he unlocked the door, went inside and closed the door behind. It means that there is a house in the garden of his back, of his house back, means the garden is back of his house, and in the garden there is a wooden shed, means a house made of wood, where he unlocked the door, means opened the door and move inside, then again he closed the door. Okay, now let's see what he has done. The interior of the shed was unpainted room, means the room was rough, it is not paint. Against one wall on the left there was a long wooden workbench, and on it, among a littering of wire and batteries and small sharp tool, there stood a black box about 3 feet long and shape of children's coffin. It means inside the room, this young person, means Mr. Klausner, has put so many things of doing some experiment, like littering of wire, means so many wires are kept there, batteries are there, sharp tools, means to do the work. There is a branch, wooden branch, to work on the branch, means you can say a small table, and on the table or the bench there is a black box of 3 feet long. The size of a box is 3 feet and it's shaped like a child's coffin. Coffin, you know, the where the when somebody died they put in the coffin. So it is a small coffin, means shaped like a box. Now let's see. Cautioner moved across the room to the box, means he went towards the box. The top of the box was open and bent down and began to poke and peer inside it. Among the mass of different colored wire silver tubes, he picked up a piece of paper and lay beside the box. Studying it carefully, put it down, peered inside the box, and start running his fingers along the wire, triggle gently at them, and test the contentions, glancing back at the paper, then into the box, then at the paper again, checking each wire. He did his for perhaps an hour, means with that all materials which are kept in the room inside the door, he start doing some work. He put out the wires, study something. It means he is doing some experiment with these all things, and he has done this for an hour there. Then he put a hand around the front of the box where there were three dials, and he began to trail them, means touching them, watching at the same time the movement of the mechanism inside the box, means he is touching the dials, means switch, and watching the machine how it was working. All the while he kept speaking softly to himself. While doing the experiment, he is talking to himself. It means like murmuring, nodding his head, smiling sometime. His hand always moved, the finger moving swiftly, deftly inside the box, his mouth twisting into curiosity short when a thing was delicate or difficult to do, saying yes, yes, and now this is one, yes, yes, but is right, it is, where is my diagram? Oh, yes, of course, yes, yes. These are the things which he is murmuring while doing the experiment. Good, good, yes, 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 means he is talking these all things to himself. While continuing the experiment, he is talking to himself. His concentration was intense, his movements were quick. There was an air of urgency about the way he walked, of breathlessness, a strong suppressed excitement. Means he was very excited. It may be he has get success in his work, what he want to do, or what he want to do the machine. I think he is getting success, so there is a excitement and happiness in his face. For a while longer, Cautioner fussed about with the wire in the black box. Then he straightened up and in the soft, excited whisper said, means he said, now we will try again, means he is going to try the machine again. We will try it out in the garden this time, means he is going to test the machine out of the garden. Then perhaps the reception will be better, means the machine will be respond better. Lift it up now, it is lift it up now carefully, means he is telling to himself, there is no one in the room, so all the advice is giving to he himself. He first asks himself to take the box, to lift the box carefully. Oh my god, it's heavy. The box is very heavy. He carried the box to the door, found that he couldn't open the box without putting it down. Carried it back, put it on the bench. Means somehow he is carrying the box to the bench. Now let's see. Here is a person. His name is a Kaushner, and there is a lady also. Let's see who is she. Opened the door and then carried it with some difficulty into the garden. Means he somehow able to carry the that box to the garden. He placed the box carefully on a small wooden table that stood on the lane. Means there is a wooden table in the garden, and he put the machine on that. He returned to the shed and fetched a pair of earphones. See here, at his ear he has put the earphone. So again he went to the room and bring his earphone. He plugged the wire connection from the earphone into the machine and put the earphone over his head, like that, which is given in a picture, and put the earphone. Okay. The movement of his hand were quick and precise. He was excited and breathed loudly and quickly through the mouse. He kept on talking to himself with the little word of comfort and encouragement. He thought he were afraid that the machine might not work, and afraid also what might happen if it did. It means he is going to test, and at the same time he is afraid that it may work or not work. Okay, now he stood there in the garden beside the wooden table, so pale, small, and thinks that he looked like an accident. Consumptive means affected with the disease. Means he is when he is going to test, he was feeling uncomfortable. Okay, means little bit disappointed, or you can say confused, bespected child. Okay, the sun had gone down. The sun has gone down means it become evening. Early when we have started the evening time it is, but now the sun is getting down, means it is getting dark. There was no wind, no sound at all, means everything is silent in the garden. From where he stood, he could see over a low fence into the next garden, and there was a woman walking down the garden with a flower basket in her arm. Here the picture is given. At the evening time, a woman is coming with the basket, that is flower basket in her hand, and she is in the garden. She may come for plucking the flower. He watched her for a while without thinking about her at all. Means he saw the woman coming towards the garden, so he didn't think anything about him, just he has watched her. Then he turned to the box of the table and pressed a switch on its front. He put his left hand on the volume control and his right hand on the knob that moved the needle across a large central dial. Like the wavelength dial of the radio, the dial was made with many numbers in the series of band starting from 15,000 and it going up to the 1 million. So in this way, there are so many numbers are put like we see in a radio. He is watching the dial where it is moving, is needle. Okay. Now, and now he was bending forward over the machine. He heard was clocked to one side of the tense listen attitude. His right hand was beginning the tune the knob. The needle was traveling slowly across the dial, so slowly he could hear C to move, and in the earphone he could hear a front spasmodic clucking, means irregular brush, means he is try to listen the sound of the needle. Okay, beside this cracking sound he could hear a distant humming tone, which was noise of a machine itself, but that was all. As he listened, he became conscious of the curious sensation of feeling that his ear was stretching out away from his head. Then each ear was connected to his head by a thin string wire, like a tentacle, and that he were the wire were lightning, that the ear were going up and up towards the secret and forbidden traveling of a dangerous ultrasonic region where ear had never been before and had no right to be. Means he is hear the sound which has higher frequency than the human ear, means while putting the wire in his earphone, he is hearing the sound of the machine and more louder than the normal one. So dear student, we will discuss the rest of the part in the next video. So read the chapter. Thank you for the watching.